Temperance is one of the 7 virtues, and from the deadly sins it contrasts with gluttony. In the United States of America, very few people demonstrate the qualities of temperance because the people of the United States of America live in extreme excess. I found my information in an article titled "The Virtuous Circle" by Rosemary Berger, and in another short article titled "Virtues in the 90s and Beyond" by Edward Mallory. Temperance is moderation and self-restraint in behavior. Moderation is being within reasonable limits of one's actions, material possessions, and avoiding extremes. Rosemary Berger states in The Virtuous Circle, moderation means living a balanced life that allows one to grow in holiness and love. A person that lives moderately only lives with the necessities of life, such as food, water, and shelter. For people in the United States of America to live moderately, they would have to live without video games, iPods, laptops, televisions, cell phones, and even automobiles, because people don't need those material possessions to live their life. A prime example of a group of people that live in moderation are nuns, because they live with the bare essentials, believing it brings them closer to God. In Rosemary Berger's definition of moderation, the nuns are living a balanced life that allows them to grow in holiness and love. A person that lives in moderation of behavior has a mild and calm temperament, and they have an absence of violence in their life. Another example of a group of people that live in moderation in behavior would be monks, because they spend most of their time in prayer, and before becoming a monk, they have to give away all of their material possessions, except for what they call a begging bowl. Temperance is also defined as having self-restraint in behavior. Self-restraint is control imposed by oneself on one's own feelings, desires, or actions. In Virtues in the 90s and Beyond, Edward Mallory stated that temperance calls for some degree of restraint and a personal self-control relative to the pleasure-inducing drives that are part of our makeup. Self-restraint is abstaining from personal urges when encountering the many situations a person goes through during their lifetime. A person may demonstrate self-restraint by restraining from urges that are known to be detrimental to their personal well-being, such as a person on a low-calorie diet resisting to eat a double chocolate chip king-size candy bar. If a person knowingly commits an act that goes against some morals or self-betterment, then they are not demonstrating self-restraint, such as a person knowingly cheating on an exam, because it's the easier way to complete the exam. A person's self-restraint is compelled by their own feelings, desires, or actions. Many people display self-restraint throughout their lifetime, especially when dealing with people that they believe are incompetent or rude. They restrain from turning around on these kind of people and saying something that could lead to a fight or just getting into a fight. Self-restraint and moderation are the 2 components of temperance. Temperance is moderation and self-restraint in behavior. Overindulging and overwork are signs of living outside the limits of moderation and self-restraint.